Welcome to the Esthetician Coach podcast, where passion meets strategy. I'm your host and esthetician coach, Amber Boone, and each week we're talking strategies, solutions, and mindset to build and attract your best life and career yet. Welcome back to the Esthetician Coach podcast. Today we are diving into one of my favorite topics that is going to completely shift the way you look at sales. If the word sales makes your shoulders tense up, or you feel like you're forcing something that just doesn't align with your vibe, I see you, I feel you, I have been, and I am you. This one's for every esthetician who wants to serve, create beautiful transformations, and actually make more money without burning out or selling out. These are some of the lessons that I've learned over the years that I'm continuing to learn in my sales career as well. So if you're ready to work less, earn more, and feel in the flow again in your business, this is for you. So I talk to so many estheticians on a daily basis, and they cringe at the word sales. They're like, well, I could be better at it. I could do more. But ultimately, they don't know how to be better at it. They don't know what to do differently, and they don't want to be salesy. They don't want to come across to their clients as they're just trying to sell them something. And I completely get it. That's not what we signed up for. That's not why we became an esthetician, right? So the first step is going to be reframing sales in general and changing the goal. Sales is not the goal, but what is the goal? You're not here to sell facials. You're here to guide transformation. There's not one esthetician listening to this podcast that went to school for the sole purpose of selling. Your job is not to push products or cram rebooks into awkward moments. You don't have to be awkward about it. It doesn't have to be awkward for you or for your clients. But your job is to create an experience, a journey that naturally leads your clients to say, what's next? What else do you recommend? Can I book again before I leave? When you're creating that level of safety, of education, and transformation, your services start selling themselves. And there's always going to be a sales component, no matter what job that we're doing. But if you are aligned with what you're doing and you remember why you're doing it, everything else is going to fall into place and it will come. Does this mean you should stop asking to rebook or stop recommending products? No. But you should start focusing on educating, transforming results, and not the sale alone. So just to be clear, I'm still a big proponent of selling yourself and your business. That is how you're going to support yourself and your family. However, when you reframe sales as part of the process and you change that goal, it will start to come more naturally. Then it just becomes that you're chatting with your friend about what you do. If they buy, great. If they don't, that's okay. But you stay focused and grounded in what your business is about, why you started it in the first place. And that's really to provide amazing value with every service, transformational results to each and every client. And that education that's going to allow them to see you as the expert that you are. Those are the things that you need to be focused in to be successful, to grow your business. So how can you develop a business that supports your client and supports your revenue? You're going to have to intentionally map out how your client feels every step of the journey with your business. From discovery to post-facial glow to skincare at home, this is going to be your client journey, and this is what will drive business growth. And it's really going to set you up for success. It's going to set your client up for success. And when all things come together, it's a beautiful thing. So let's walk through what this is going to look like in your practice. You might want to grab a notepad, a pen. This is going to be some juicy things for you to write down and to start implementing in your business. So we're going to, if you've not heard of it, create that client journey, that signature client journey, step by step. And I call this your experience ladder because every step on this ladder lifts your client higher. There's 5 steps. Step 1, onboarding with intention. So before they even walk through your door, your client should feel like they're stepping into something sacred, something intentional. Everything in your space should be very intentional. If it's not, take a look around, see what you can add, see what you can take away, but make that an intentional space for you and for your client. Another example is a beautifully branded intake form that goes beyond their allergies, but it's also asking about stress levels. It's asking about how much sleep they're getting, their energy levels, how they want to feel in their skin, what is their goals, a welcome message, or a short video explaining what to expect in your service, how to prep, and why this is different from any other facial they've had. So, all of this is allowing you to set the tone of your business and how you want your client to feel even before they walk through your doors. So, you're setting the tone. You're making this intentional. You're not making this just a transaction. This is not stopping by the store to pick up milk on the way home, but you're creating an experience for your client. Step 2 is going to be to educate. So in the treatment room, show them what's happening. Explain what you're doing, why you're doing a specific technique or using a certain product. We tend to forget that our clients did not study skincare or aesthetics. So they're counting on you to be their guide, show them the way, show them what they need to be doing, and give them some insight into what you're doing to help them with their skin. When you teach, you build trust, and trust sells without actually selling. A great example of this would be instead of saying, you should use this serum at home, instead try, this serum supports the work we did today. It will continue to help with your hyperpigmentation, and it's also really good at giving you a nice facial glow. You're going to love it. You're educating them on what this product will do for them and why they need to include it in their skincare regimen. You're providing value, education, and you're establishing yourself as that expert. And these are the 3 things, again, that we need to be focused on: value, education, transformation. Step 3 is home skincare. Let's talk about it. We know it's important. It's 80% of your clients' results because they're hopefully doing it morning and night. But how can you build a home skincare regimen for your clients and it not just sound like a sales pitch or you're trying to sell them something? So this just needs to be incorporated into your business, into every interaction you have with your client. You need to create a customized, intentional home skincare regimen for every single client that comes through your door. And every client is going to be different. Some may be able to do a 5-step regimen, while others may be able to only do 2 steps. Remember to meet them where they are. Ask questions. Listen to their concerns. Ask about their skincare goals. They are going to tell you everything you need to know to help them find the right products and the right treatments for their skin if you're listening. So you've got to be that skin detective. You got to listen, you got to educate. And don't be afraid to tell them about a 3rd product, even if they said, well, I can only do 2 products, especially if you know that product is a game changer for their results. So, if you don't think it's going to benefit them, obviously, then just sell them the 2 products. But if you think there's another product or maybe another couple products, tell them why and educate them. Tell them and show them how to use it. And always take the time to do that. That's so crucial. Make some printed sheets in Canva and make it easy to write down your recommendations and how to use their products and give that to each client when they leave, whether they buy anything from you or not. Again, it's showing up for your client. It's giving them the best service. It's educating them and showing them your expertise and that you are the skin expert. And you can just hand it to them when they are checking out. You can say, here's the products I recommended, and here's your at-home skincare guide to extend everything we did today. You're showing them exactly what is going to work to give them their desired results. And this makes you their skin mentor and educator. And guess what? It's going to make them feel really special if you're giving them something made just for them. You've put this together. You've put this skincare guide together just for them and told them exactly what they needed to do to get the results that they want. So it's really focusing on building that relationship and establishing yourself as the expert and educating them on what they need. Step 4, We are planting the seed. We're always planting the seed. We're always thinking ahead. So don't wait until the checkout to talk about the next appointment. You're talking about this during the treatment or maybe even in your consultation plan to get them their desired results. Instead of just a facial treatment, you may be talking to them in their consultation about a facial series or a treatment series of microneedling or whatever the case may be. A good example for the treatment room, you could say at your next visit, we'll focus more on lifting the cheeks and your jawline. And I'll be adding some microcurrent into the mix. And I'm so excited for you to try this microcurrent. I know you're going to see amazing results. And guess what? You have just talked to them about rebooking without ever actually pitching. So you're walking them through a plan with you and not pushing them into a package, but you're discussing next steps and best results for their transformation with you. Step 5, follow up with intention. And this is probably one of the most overlooked pieces of the puzzle, but it's pure gold. Send a personal feeling follow up message the next day or two. An example of this is, hey, just checking in. How's your skin feeling? Let me know if you have any questions about your skincare products that you purchased. I want to make sure that they're a good fit and see how your skin is feeling after your treatment with me. You had such an amazing glow when you left. Thank you for trusting me with your skin. It literally takes you about 30 seconds, but it builds a lifetime of loyalty. People remember how you made them feel after the treatment just as much as during the treatment. And this is one step that I believe is an absolute must when creating your client journey. Always follow up. So, how does all of this tie into earning more and working less? Let's connect those dots. When you build this kind of experience and this type of client journey, this is very meticulous, it's very specific for your business and for your clients. Clients rebook themselves. They buy home care without you ever pushing. They stay loyal longer, and you're seen as the expert, not the esthetician down the street. And this means you can charge more because the perceived value is higher. You can see fewer clients, but make more income. And you protect your energy while you're growing your business. So, no more hustle, no more selling your soul. You're just creating this beautifully aligned business that resonates with you and with your clients. So, let's talk about your action plan for the week. Let's make it real. Pick one of these steps and implement it this week. Number 1, you could update your intake form. You could include those emotional questions about how they're feeling, how they're sleeping, how their energy levels are. Number 2, you could record a short welcome video or message and automate it into your booking system. And I think this is a really good idea because, again, you're setting that tone before they even step through your doors. Number 3, you could create that skincare recommendation sheet. This is really easy to do in Canva. You could customize it for each and every client that comes through your doors and makes them feel really special that they're getting their own skincare guide when they leave you. Number 4, you could write your follow-up text template and save it in your phone. So you've got it ready to go. So you could text your clients. You could call them or text them. I'm a fan of either. I know a lot of people like text, though, or prefer text. So it's just an easy way to follow up with your clients after their appointment. And number 5, practice scripting your plant the seed rebooking moment in a way that's going to feel natural to you. Because, yes, sometimes we have to write things down. We have to go over them in our head. We have to memorize those lines, and then pretty soon it just becomes a natural part of your conversation. But sometimes when we're nervous or when we're doing something new, it's hard to make it a habit, and scripting it and practicing it is one of the best ways that you can do that for anything that you're doing in your business. Most importantly, don't get overwhelmed, and keep in mind that you don't have to overhaul everything all at once. Sometimes I get stuck into thinking, okay, I've got to make all these changes today and get it done. And that's not the case. Just start with one. Start today. Keep it simple, keep it intentional, and keep it client centered. Focus on building that client journey from before they even walk through your doors. This is going to be one of the things I truly feel is going to help move the needle forward and catapult your business to those next levels. When you can craft and create that client journey and get it down and perfect it, this is going to add so much value in your day-to-day, and it's going to make business flow more smoothly because you've got a process, you've got a system in place. And remember, you're not just giving facials. You are creating transformation. You're guiding your clients into feeling confident, seen, and powerful in their own skin. This is huge. This is life-changing. I truly believe that with my whole heart, that if you can help someone to feel more confident, they are going to face the world differently. They are going to be able to get more done and to do more and just to feel better about themselves. And who doesn't want that? When you approach your business this way, sales is going to become second nature. Rebooking is going to become easy, and your clients are going to become your biggest promoters and your biggest super fans. If this episode helped you today, if it spoke to your heart, please take a few minutes and rate it, review it, or share it with another beauty professional who may need to hear this. Just remember, I am behind you. I'm supporting you. You are on the right track. We're just fine-tuning your skills. We're fine-tuning your business to get it running smoothly. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode.